so sweet.
Is this long?
I'd like to call to the order the Salem County, New Jersey Board of County Commissioners. Our regular meeting is March 4th, 2026. Please stand for the invocation with our CFO.
Heavenly Father, we ask for your blessing upon us as we gather here tonight. We pray for your guidance in the matters at hand. We ask that you help us to work together and encourage each other to be the best we can be. Our thoughts are with Logan Township and those impacted by today's explosion. Please also hear the special intentions that each of us hold in our hearts. We ask this in Jesus' name.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Be seated. Roll call.
Adequate notice pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given of this meeting by forwarding notice to the South Jersey Times and Elmer Times Company, and by posting notice to the Fifth Street Office Complex, and by filing notice in the offices of the Salem County Clerk and the Clerk of the Board, all having been done at least 48 hours in advance.
Roll call, please.
Director Law.
Here.
Deputy Director Taylor.
Here.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Here.
Commissioner Timmerman.
Yes, ma'am.
And Commissioner Collier is absent. We do have a quorum, so.
Thank you. Commissioners, what's your pleasure with the minutes?
Mr. Director, I make a motion that we dispense with reading the minutes from the February 18th meeting and regular meeting, and minutes are to be received, approved, and recorded in the minute book.
I'll second the motion, Mr. Director.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. That is passed unanimous. And we have a special recognition today. This is exciting. And I've asked our clerk of the board, she'll take care of this for us.
So I am very, very honored. I've known Rachel Legge for a long time now, and she is somebody I've always admired with poise and grace and decorum. So our Mrs. New Jersey, America, Rachel Flakey. And so honoring Rachel on being crowned Mrs. New Jersey America Pageant 2025, whereas Rachel Lee Flakey, a proud resident of Salem County, New Jersey, has achieved the distinguished honor of being crowned Mrs. New Jersey America 2025, representing the state of New Jersey with grace, integrity, and excellence. And whereas this prestigious national title recognizes Rachel's dedication to family values, leadership, community service, and personal achievement. And whereas Rachel has demonstrated unwavering commitment to strengthening local communities through her platform, Community Restoration, which emphasizes support and revitalization. And whereas, as a successful business owner of Jersey Fitness and Rita's Italian Ice in Pennsville, Rachel exemplifies entrepreneurship, civic pride, and dedication to improving the health and vitality of Salem County residents. And whereas her achievement brings honor and distinction not only to her family, but to the residents of Pennsville, Pennsgrove, and all of Salem County. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Salem County Board of County Commissioners hereby extends its heartfelt congratulations and highest commendations to Rachel upon being crowned Mrs. New Jersey America 2025 and recognizes her as a source of pride and inspiration to the citizens of Salem County. Thank you very much. Stand up here, and the commissioners would love to get the picture with you. Oh, yeah, they are great props.
This was my, I'm representing my So, anybody want a basket of tomatoes? I have also my, I wore this on my back. And tomatoes all around.
Thank you for being in the picture. You make all of us look good.
Thank you.
That makes us look bad.
Sure, yeah. Not an easy task for you.
It's not. Good. Thank you very much.
And we'd like to
It's the most fun pictures we've ever been
Rachel
taken.
by the board where Wisconsin, actually, that was the original board, and that's where it was supposed to stood.
It's really,
It's really tough.
not this week's, but next week's Homer's Time, we'll be on the front page.
Oh, great.
That's so cool. So cool.
Well, anything I can do, you know, lifetime resident of Salem County, so I'm really happy to bring this
Thank you.
here. And the view of the courthouse is really like.
So Rachel has offered to come whenever when we do a tour. I do a tour on May 2nd, and she offered to come and
Anything in her, anything kind of meeting. It's really good meeting. This is
You know, I asked the two girls to stay here.
oh, I just saw your shoes. So I'll get with you about May 2nd.
Okay. Any, I can become an honorary lifetime member of the historical society.
Thank you.
Just to repeat, thank you for representing Salem County so well.
Well,
Thank you.
thank you.
Moving on to correspondence, general committee, commission minutes and reports.
Mr. Director, I make a motion that following correspondence, department reports, and committee and commission minutes be accepted, filed, and be part of the minutes.
I'll second the motion, Mr. Director.
I have a motion and a second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. I know we have to pay the bills and claims, but, this is right for the little triad here about, this is a riveting part of the meeting, you're welcome to leave. Coming to this part, so this people have to stick around, yes. So, you're welcome to leave, thank you. You can stay, but,
We'll stay a little.
okay, if you disappear, it's fine.
Okay.
Mr. Director, I make a motion that all bills and claims are properly signed and audited, be paid and charged to their respective accounts.
I'll second that motion.
Thank you, I have a motion and a second, any discussion on the bills and claims? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous, we'll slow it. Moving on to resolutions, administrative committee.
A1, resolution authorizing assignment and transfer of a contract from Action Uniform Company LLC to Golos LLC. A2, resolution appointing members to the Salem County Advisory Solid Waste Council. A3, resolution authorizing a non-fair and open contract between Clear Channel Outdoor and the County of Salem for billboard advertising. A4, resolution authorizing the use of competitive contracting for requests for proposals providing in-school youth career pathways program services in Cumberland County by means of the Cumberland, Salem, Cape May County Workforce Development Board. A5, resolution awarding a renewal contract for the Salem County Correctional Facility Medical Director. A6, resolution awarding a contract for providing a temporary animal sheltering services for the members of the Salem County Joint Purchasing System identifier number 299SCJPS. A7, resolution authorizing shared services agreement with the City of Vineland for the design, construction, and operation of broadband infrastructure in Salem and Cumberland counties. A8, resolution authorizing a grant application and executing a grant contract with the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for housing rehabilitation. A9, resolution awarding a renewal contract for the position of psychological psychiatric services for the Salem County Correctional Facility. A10, resolution appointing a secretary to the Construction Board of Appeals, Andrea Sussman. A11, resolution establishing an incentive program to recruit and retain new primary care physician assistants to practice and reside within the County of Salem. A12, resolution authorizing the award of contract under New Jersey Contract 23 TELE 58168 for the purchase of fiber for the NJ Bide County Broadband Project. A13, resolution authorizing the submission of a request for fiscal year 27 congressionally directed spending, county and Lower Alloways Creek Sluice Gate joint application. A14, resolution awarding contracts for railroad engineer professional services for the County of Salem. A15, resolution authorizing the purchase of property located at 1059 Route 40, Orange Point Township, New Jersey.
Commissioners, you're for the reading of these, 15 resolutions, what is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I make the motion we approve all 15 resolutions.
I'll second that motion, Mr. Director.
I do have a discussion then. So the, where it says new primary care physician assistants, that should be new primary care APPS, which stands for Advanced Practice Providers, which is inclusive of physician assistants, but also includes nurse practitioners, APNs, and nurse midwives, which is how it's written in the actual resolution itself. Just the title has these two words that are
Thank you.
not as inclusive yet.
We'll vote on that. Any other discussion?
Just, it might be worth mentioning, Mr. Director, that we're finally in place to purchase fiber for the middle mile project we've heard about for the last almost 2 years. So we are moving forward, and it's great news. I think you'll see a lot of progress going forward.
Great internet coming to every part of Salem County. We have a $22 million grant, and we have a $10 million grant, and there's another one, $3.4 million grant. So we're excited about that, and our past commissioners helping us a lot, get the odds within our center. I'd also like to mention, we have an agreement to purchase Cedar Farms for animal control for the municipalities is contingent on Corning's Point doing due diligence to see if they want to run the facility. If they don't, it does give us a way out. We don't need to purchase that, but we do have an agreement for sale for that facility. Yep. So it's all good. Corning's Point's going to be looking into that within the next 3 months. Hopefully we have an answer. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. And it's passed unanimous. Thank you. Moving on to public safety.
B1, resolution accepting and executing a grant from the Salem County Sheriff's Office for the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety for the Body Armor Replacement Fund BARF program grant funding. B2, resolution accepting and executing a grant for the Prosecutor's Office from the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety for Body Armor Replacement Fund BARF program grant funding. B3, resolution approving an equitable sharing agreement between the federal government through the United States Department of Justice and the County of Salem through the Salem County Prosecutor's Office for preparation of the federal equitable sharing program.
Thank you for reading these 3 resolutions. What's your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I make a motion to approve these 3 resolutions.
I'll second that motion, Mr. Director.
Thank you. Any discussion? We're voting on the BARF. So, I know, Dan, you'd like acronyms, so.
I was just thinking there's got to be some other acronym we can come up with, but I got nothing, so we'll go with it.
Well, they also have the pig grant in, so. Anyway, moving on. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Passed unanimous. Public Works Committee.
D1, resolution amending the fiscal year 2025 County Aid Improvement Program for LA-2025 CA Salem County Main Project 17, number 2025 CA 17 ATP.
For the reading of this resolution, what is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I motion to adopt resolution D1.
I'll second that motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. And it's passed unanimous. Agriculture and Information Technology.
A1, resolution authorizing the proposed acquisition of the development easement on Donald and Elizabeth Stinson's Farm Block 13 lots 25 and 27 and 27.01. Pittsburgh Township. E2, resolution authorizing the proposed acquisition of the development easement on Suzanne Pierce Farm Block 11 lot 16.02, Alway Township. And E3, resolution authorizing the proposed acquisition of the development easement on Janine Aversa Farm Block 2201, Lot 1, Pittsburgh Township.
Commissioners, you're for the reading of these 3 resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I make a motion to approve these 3 resolutions.
Second. Second. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? These 3 resolutions are exciting. Once again, we're moving ahead with more farmland assessment. Salem County is either first or second with Burlington County.
We're the first.
We're the first.
1,000 acres from state approved farmland. We are the #1 of all Cleveland counties.
And part of our mantra is being commissioners of responsible growth. And we don't overgrow. And this is one way to stop that with the farmland assessment. So it's exciting to see That's what Salem County is all about, is the farmland and good people, good responsible growth. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. That's passed unanimously. Commissioners, do we have any old business? I want to talk about February 20th. We now have a senior center. We have a / community center. The property, the old Sharptown United Methodist Church, has been purchased by the county through grants and anyway, not local taxpayer money. It's been purchased. We're excited about you, cyber, and it's going to be starting to ship a whole list of things will be coming out of there. Yoga classes and fall classes, prevent fall classes, and of course we got the elections there. We have any type of activity that the county does is going to be there. We're working on a possible lease where if someone wants to have something going on there, they're welcome to do it. Our administrator's working on that with the head of social services, June Saber, and we're excited. It's exciting. We've been working a long time. We've lost several properties and even do it. This is by far the best location. It's central to our county, so everybody can get there with about the same amount of transportation. And looking forward to a great promise of and utilization of a great piece of property. So, any other discussion for old business?
I'm actually glad you said that, Ben, because I remember 3 years ago, we had that spot in Mannington, and I thought it would be the ideal spot, but this is by far the superior spot, and I'm glad that fell through. We got this new spot, yeah, for sure.
Yep, and absolutely true. Ed, I'm gonna give you a chance to make an announcement on Action Station.
Well, yes, we're approved for Acton Station Road. We'll be receiving bids next week.
Bids for Acton Station were released today.
We're released today.
They're due back April 1st, so April 8th meeting for the commissioners, we should be making it work.
And we all can't wait to see that road done.
Here. And we've had a struggle the last year or two getting a lot of roads done, but this year you'll be very upset at the county because you're gonna have a lot of we have a lot of roads planned to be done this year.
We should do probably a good 25 to 30 miles this year.
Great.
Big deal. And I have some upcoming events if we're on to public.
Sure, I want to public announcements. Any other new business, Commissioner? Hearing none, we'll go to public announcements. Thank you.
Okay, first thing, those attending the prom this year, you need a dress. Thursday, March 5th, tomorrow night, you can show up at Salem County Vocational School, the cafeteria, and they have a whole boutique of dresses for the prom girls. So help yourselves there. On Friday and Saturday night, March 6th and 7th, the Little Shop of Horrors, presented by the Salem High School Grand Theater, which is a musical production, Little Shop of Horrors. That will be at 7 p.m. and adults are $10, students and seniors $8. It will be located in the Salem High School Auditorium. Saturday, March 7th is the Salem County's Commission on Women Annual Women of Achievement Breakfast that will be held at the Grove at Centerton. Begins at 9 a.m. March 7th, and that will honor our Veterans Director Brenda Banks, Diane Chiaffi, Zennadia Corrigan, Sandy Asparagus, Linda Elwell, Donna Halter, Joan Hill, Laura Maxwell, Gail Giacchi, I'm butchering these names, my apologies, and Renee Parks. Saturday, also March 7th, we'll be celebrating Black History and Women's History Month. Be at the Salem Free Public Library from 10 to 11 a.m. Saturday, March 7th, from 2 to 6 p.m. is the fried oyster and chicken salad dinner. Those require reservations at the Elmer Grange in Polk Tavern. The Roriton Pancake and Sausage Breakfast will be this Sunday from 7:30 to 11 a.m. at the Mannington Township School. And we have breakfast with veterans Wednesday, March 11th, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. At the VFW Post in Salem, 20 Phillips Drive. That's an excellent gathering for veterans if you have an opportunity to attend that. Wednesday, March 11th, 7 p.m. at the Engine House is Daryl's Wheels annual fundraiser. This is in recognition of Daryl, who passed away 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
And it's a great event and raises awareness for autism, I believe. Spinal bit.
Yeah, and transportation.
And transportation.
Some mobility issues.
And Thursday, March 12th, the Chamber's March Business After Hours Networking will be held at Coombs Barnyard, 20 Route 77 Elmer, from 5 to 6:30 p.m. I think that's all I have.
You forgot to mention the diaper giveaway.
I did not forget I passed the credit.
And they're not used, they're new.
But I will mention quickly, Saturday, March 14th, the Easter Bunny's coming to the Salem Oak Diner from 10 to 12.
Okay, thank you. Any other public announcements?
I'll add one this Friday, which will be 6, at 12 to 2 is a workshop for Cumberland Salem Conservation District, is our soil conservation district. This is for farmers, Cumberland Salem and Gloucester, and opportunities for within these counties. So it's, I expect it to be well attended. Soil conservation is obviously part of our conservation work.
And if you ever want to know anything about dirt, our Commissioner Courtney Virgil Taylor is amazing. Like, he knows all about dirt. Conservation. All planning, and he's exceptional. We're glad to have him. We're blessed to have him.
Just about the dirt.
Yeah. Any other public comments?
And what's the Platters That Matter? What is that, the grand opening? Is that something loose then?
It's a new restaurant.
New restaurant?
Oh, I saw the menu, it looks good.
Where's this?
On West Street.
It says March Saturday, 7th. I have a little mess here.
In Woodstock?
They're opening up this Saturday?
Wow, where's that?
Take out charcuterie too.
8 West Avenue, Woodstown, 11 a.m., grand opening. Platters That Matter.
Awesome.
Have meatloaf sandwiches.
That sounds good. Now it's the awesome time for public comment. Please step forward to the podium, state your name and your address, and 4 minutes.
I
Relax.
have a handout, should I take it now?
Yeah, okay.
Do you want this? Sure.
Jennifer Kugler of Pasgrove. So I'm going to be giving an update on Farm Summit. It's been about a month since we had the inaugural Farm Summit in February, which means we're 11 months away from the next Farm Summit of 2027. The Farm Summit was 100% community-based. And I just want to highlight that once announced over the course of 3 months, we were able to raise over $16,000 of community funds from both private business and corporate sponsorship. So that was just absolutely incredible. We couldn't have done that without all of those partners chipping in. And we had over 160 attendees, and really it was just the start. And so now when we're moving forward within the last month, the handout that I passed out is really just a summary of our agenda moving forward over the next year and how that's really broken down. So I have 4 minutes, I'm not gonna read this aloud, but we're looking at, one of the things that the farmers were bringing up is that there's not a lot of visibility for them or economic opportunity. So we looked at that from a macro scale down to a micro scale. So the macro was bringing in Aramark, which is a global supply chain and distributor, J. Ambrosi, which is national, and then started breaking that down. We came up with the local table network, which is going to be based in South Jersey, that connects restaurants directly with farmers. We are not a broker, but we provide the connection so that we can keep that, whatever business happens in South Jersey, it stays in South Jersey. It also allows for more fresh products to be served locally, and that's where they should be purchasing them from. We've also launched a series of local community farmers markets with those partners that we met at the summit. So that's going to kick off in May. And we have 2 confirmed locations, another 2 on deck, and we already have an inquiry for 5 more across all 3 counties. So we'll see, depending on bandwidth, if we can manage that. We do not want to overwhelm the community with all of these events, but it's basically introducing farmers to the community, building that culture, and starting to drive business to the farmers. And the third, on the micro scale, is remapping all of the, remapping all of the farm stands that are in neighborhoods, and then providing that map to all 3 counties. Last summer, we did Salem County only. This summer, we're going to do the Tri-County area. So in between farm markets for the local consumer, then they can explore different farm stands. The next, sorry about that. Another item that came out of the Farmer Summit is bringing more infrastructure and stabilization to different industries. So for instance, the state of, can you hear me okay? The state of New Jersey doesn't tell ranchers not to ranch, but they make it really difficult to butcher beef to sell it individually and even to distribute it. And then the prices are really high because of that. So what we're going to do is we have an advisory committee that we've already met a couple of times, and we're working on different solutions that we have. And I don't know if we can talk a little bit more about that later. The regulatory, 30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds. Well, you have all of my notes, and I know there's a lot here. We're talking about regulations, and then even bringing value add to different farmers. We have some sessions coming up, some workshops, and I really did want to give a shout out to the commissioners that were there to support Commissioner Taylor for the AV support and the organizational support, and Commissioner Timmerman, he's been helping with the regulations and then the advisory on the back end and the follow-up. So that's been really helpful to our success.
You have my apologies, I was late up, I was so.
It's totally fine.
I felt so.
There's going to be more.
And I will be there.
Yeah, that's totally fine. So that's really just a general update, and then we have our strat plan for
Talk
next
about
year.
before Jack was your, Vancouver is,
My husband's uncle.
okay, who was a commissioner?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Any
thank you.
questions for gentlemen?
I don't know, I just want to say thank you, you guys. I mean, you've embodied community enactment. You've defied what everybody told you you can do at this farm summit. Even the politicians who said it can't be done, you did it. I congratulate you. I think you're doing a great job. Keep it up. This is exactly what Salem County needs. And if anybody says you can't, just let me know and I'll tell them that you can.
Thank you. Thanks for your support.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Jennifer Thomas, Lower Alloy Creek. Thank you for reporting my correspondence regarding land use laws. While municipalities are primarily responsible for enacting land use laws that encourage smart development and guard against undesirable projects, county level leadership plays a vital complementary role. By setting a clear tone for strategic economic development initiatives, and by thoughtfully appointing aligned individuals to key boards and positions under the Board of Commissioners authority, we can better preserve the rural character of our county. As the founder of Salem County Preservation and Development, I'm frequently asked why did I start this group and to what ends? The short answer is that I didn't want an organic wet-based facility set up in the heart of our county by a company that has a dubious safety and environmental reputation. As my team and I reviewed the application and consulted with environmental scientists, builders, engineers, and attorneys to better understand the project, we were stunned that the Solid Waste Advisory Council had recommended it. After speaking with some SWAC members, I learned that they had received very little information. Some hadn't even read the application. Several couldn't explain why they voted yes or provide coherent rationale for supporting the project. Additionally, it was even more surprising to discover the procedural irregularities at the Salem County Improvement Authority, particularly in the voting process, such as SWAC members receiving guidance and on bylaws and voting rules that did not exist. From my perspective, the fact that the Giordano project reached a commissioner board hearing is itself evidence of systemic failure. This comes amid millions of square feet of vacant warehouses, with even more facilities planned, farmers under mounting economic and regulatory pressure to sell their land, persistent rumors of massive data center developments, and a county seat in such severe disrepair that it's difficult to know where meaningful sustained recovery could even begin. I firmly believe Salem County's challenges can be overcome. Residents deeply love this place, its unique character, rich history, and vibrant culture, and they remain committed to its future. Salem County Preservation and Development reaches 80 to 150,000 actively engaged readers every month. These individuals attend meetings, support fundraising, build grassroots movements, and seek meaningful ways to strengthen their communities. Their sustained and growing participation reflects a deep love for the area and a shared belief in its potential. Since April 12, 2025, Salem County residents have donated more than $64,000 from their own pockets to promote prosperity and preserve our county. The funds have gone directly toward legal defense against warehouses and wet waste facilities, as well as to support the 2026 South Jersey Preservation Inaugural Farmers Summit. It has been an honor to witness residents from across the county come together in countless ways, beginning the process of taking ownership and responsibility for our economic revival, cultural preservation, and future. To enhance protections in municipal land use laws, Madison Township, working with its solicitor, has prepared an ordinance that any Salem County municipality can adopt to address the issue of inappropriately sited data centers. Lacking legal training myself and given our attorney's $400 hourly rate, I asked a legal scholar to review the ordinance and assess whether it would achieve the intended protections. After his review, he confirmed that it is a sound, effective measure that would safeguard municipalities from unwanted data center projects. I believe 4 municipalities have already begun adopting this ordinance. I urge the Board of Commissioners to review all appointed positions under its authority to ensure appointees' alignment with the views of Salem County constituents related to economic and cultural, the economic and cultural future of our communities.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
I'm right in line with you.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you for care. I know the Watershed Institute, when they were doing local land use ordinances, pointed out that we look at warehouses and we think of the old empty warehouses and such, and now that's not the case. Warehouses run 24/7 and lots of traffic and such. And so when we look at a data center, we just equate it to a warehouse because we don't know what data centers are. But in fact, it's heavy use of resources, being water, being electricity, fire risk because of batteries and running servers. And so there are parts to this that we need to pay attention to, and we just need to thank you for raising it to a level of awareness.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And the Watershed Institute has been in contact directly with, I think, also the same 4 mayors who are actively trying to pass the land use law that Paddington put forth. So it's spreading.
I pulled that up. This group had someone willing to build a data center, they rejected it, so that's good.
They did a phenomenal job.
So they did, and there's been contact with PSCG and where Limport was, possibly put in here, but they're talking about a 4th reactor there. So I mean, that name's probably already goes first. Yeah, they're more interested in the 4th reactor than building a data center.
I did correspond with Lower Allen Creek's current mayor, Tim Bradway, and he said as of the moment, there's no rumor or application or even expectation of an application for a data center at the PSCG site for now. So hopefully they can get some of this language in before that occurs.
They can have one of these vacant warehouses.
Yes, they can.
And we have very limited ability to say anything about the warehouse, none about the warehouses, and probably not a lot about the data centers either, so.
I do understand that, and I appreciate you letting me speak to this, because it is a municipality issue, but again, as I said, I do believe that the county does play a complementary role in setting the tone for the type of economic development that we have across the county.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jennifer, shoot her 4 minutes, but she can keep track of it.
Did I exceed my 4 minutes?
Huh?
Did I exceed my?
Yeah.
It's okay,
It's not, he tells me no, I tell everybody, and he says, no, let talk.
Well, thank you, Mr. Lowry.
Oh, no problem.
And thank you, Steve.
Love having you. Anyone else from the public like to speak? Any tomato people want to speak, or just kidding? Hearing none, we're going to be going to talk about the next meeting is March 18th, 6 p.m. right here. We will be having a closed session, and I'm sometimes surprised, but it should not be more than 10 minutes or less. But I thank you for all coming, and look forward to seeing you in the meeting. God bless. Can I get a motion?
Resolution authorizing executive session of County of Salem matters relating to litigation, negotiation, and the attorney-client privilege.
So moved.
Second. Thank you. There, your motion is second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your hand. We're in closed session. Thank you.